was just sort of forcing every shot they made in that first half?
No, that's partly why we're in there having team discussion right now. We just felt like, particularly coming off the Boston College loss, trying to get a good start against Savannah State, which didn't happen. So we were awfully disappointed with our start. As you could see, we found a rotation there towards the end of the first half that we liked. Felt the kids were playing harder defensively, and therefore they started in the second half for us and got us off to another good start. So, you know, just basically changed things up a little bit. I thought we were trying desperately just to find a rotation, 5 or 6 kids that would get in there, particularly on the defensive end, and give us some energy. Because anytime we get that energy on the defensive end, we feel like that obviously helps us offensively.
Is there anything that Tech can take pride in this game besides just the win?
Well, you know, I think again the second half, I think you saw kids like the Sharina Taylors, you know, step up. I thought that was a bright spot because she's certainly a kid down the stretch in ACC play that we're going to need to come off the bench. Alex finally got her shooting stroke back a little bit. You know, she was 0 for in Boston over the weekend, so we needed to get her back on track. So that's what we were hoping to accomplish in this game, just to get some kids some significant playing time. And I thought Sharina Taylor stepped up and she did an outstanding job running the point for us.
First half, it seemed like your foul shots and the turnovers by Savannah State sort of kept you in the game. You know, and it gave you the small lead at halftime. Well,
you know, you're still not very happy with 32-44, you know, 72%, but it felt like that first half, you know, we couldn't get a free throw to go down. So yeah, that helped, and we don't know if that was the officials feeling sorry for us because we were so pathetic to begin the game, or if you know, that was a result of us being aggressive going to the offensive glass, or going to the offensive. You know, trying to get something going on that end. So, but yeah, you know, Savannah came out. They did a nice job. You know, what we're facing is we're gonna see a lot more zone. You know, as we go into ACC play. Boston College played us a lot of zone. Savannah State obviously played us a lot of zone. And as the ACC opponents are getting our films, they're probably going to notice that maybe a 2-3 zone isn't a bad way to play us. So, you know, Darius hit some shots, and so it was nice that we could, you know, there in the second half.
Missing a lot of bunnies at the beginning of the game sort of set the trend, I guess.
It does. It's a backbreaker. You know, it's a momentum. You know, and then you know we start with Deja Foster, a kid that can get off, you know, dribble drive and get to the glass. Probably the best kid we have at being able to do that. And you know, when she comes up and she misses layups, I mean that breaks her momentum. It's a backbreaker, and we talk about that, and that's something we address every day in practice. And we're just going to have to continue to focus and continue to go back and you know, make those plays, especially if you get bumped or in transition, in traffic. We got to be able to you know, make plays and get to the free throw line.
I guess you didn't expect for Sharina to get as many minutes as she got tonight, but she came through, you know, 7 assists, some rebounds,
right?
Played good defense.
And she gave us good minutes at Boston College. You know, she came in, hit 2 big shots. Not at that point, we'd already sort of dug ourselves a hole. But you know, Sharina Taylor can give you that. She can play 2 spots for us. She can play a little bit of the point. She can play a little of the off guard. And again, that was nice to see because we're going to need, you know, somebody to come off the bench and give us some significant minutes in scoring and taking care of the ball and giving, you know, the Mo Bennett's and the Dejas and the Mimis, you know, just that added rest that we haven't been able to have in our guard rotation.
Okay, thank you.
All right.